Jake sent it, right? It was a hit. It worked. It flawlessly worked. It worked so much that she's probably never going to give y'all another project ever again. That's a conversation for another day.
Her last album was fire though.
Now, turn that around. Look at Beyonce. You can say that Beyonce has a bigger, you could say she has an equal or bigger fan base than Rihanna. Probably a bigger fan base.
A way bigger fan base.
Okay. So now,
We talking about somebody who
hold on. So now, you take that fan base and you're Adidas. And you say, Beyonce, we're going to invest in you in Ivy Park. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ivy Park flopped. That whole collection flopped. The first collection did good. It was the very first one, so people were hype about it. When collection 2 spent the block, and it was in the second wave of Ivy Park shit was coming out.
The shit was expensive as fuck though.
But so what? Kanye shit is expensive as fuck. People fuck with Yeezy. Yeezy products. Yeezy shit sells out no matter what. So what I'm saying is it's not always guaranteed that because you are popular that your brand is going to translate into a product or something that can sell like that. So you would think like, oh, Beyonce and Ivy Park, like Adidas hit, they won. That's a win. You would think that, right? You'd be like, yo, Beyonce can sell 10,000 tennis shoes. You would think that, right?
Was she selling shoes?
But she had shoes.
I think she did. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
They was like them, like odd colors, like cream.
Yeah,
and
but you get my point. You would be like, the amount of fans that she has, she should be able to sell out 10,000 sweatsuits, 10,000 tennis shoes, and she was not able to.
Yeah, you would think that by this point she would probably be on like her third, probably like eighth different like clothing line brand.
You put like this. I know it's.
Well, probably not eight.
I mean, not eight yet, but eventually.
Yeah.
I know it's not. It's not gonna be. I know it's taboo to say this, but I need to understand if Ivy Park did what it was supposed to do, I need Beyonce fans to understand that y'all probably don't get the Renaissance tour.
Ooh.
Sound. Hear me out. Music is a dying product, right? The music industry is a dying product. Even as an artist, I'm not saying that she wouldn't have came out with Renaissance.
So you don't think that she would be on tour right now?
Why?
Had the clothing line done what it was supposed to do?
Why? I don't need the money.
I think her last tour, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since her last tour, right?
If the clothing line does what the clothing line is supposed to do,
I don't really know much about Beyonce. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if the clothing line does what the clothing line was supposed to do, why would I need to go on tour? I don't need to sell my album. My album's going to do numbers regardless. I'm fucking Beyonce.
Yeah, we talking about somebody who didn't even say anything about dropping an album and still like
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she doesn't enjoy.
Went on Twitter and posted the album cover and was like album title, and then next thing you know, bro, sold 100 million units, bro, for something that nobody had even heard a song off of yet. That's crazy, bro. Beyonce, she's Beyonce, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not.
It's almost disrespectful to compare her to Rihanna.
No, it's not. In what sense?
Because I love Rihanna.
I fuck with both of them, but
I just feel like that's not a fair.
Yes,
It's not giving Rihanna a fair shot.
Yes, it is, because Rihanna did something that Beyonce can't do,
which is sell products.
Sold products outside of music.
That's because Rihanna was appealing to a specific audience.
Rihanna is appealing as a person.
Beyonce hides too much, huh? Is that what it is?
No, but
Rihanna's like upfront in our face. She's gonna post every day.
She's more. It's almost like the Cardi B and the Nicki.
I feel like Rihanna's more.
Put like this, Cardi.
If you can reach out and touch one of them, you probably gonna reach out and touch Rihanna before you touch Beyonce. But because Beyonce's super like close knit, closed in.
Yeah, exactly. She's like the president.
Yeah,
she's the president. Yeah, which is perfectly fine. But it's like the Cardi B and the Nicki shit. So like, I watched some of the Cardi B interview on the Breakfast Club today. Within the first 3 or 4 minutes, she was talking about she had to take a shit. Like, she was like, my stomach's been hurting. I sat on the toilet for an hour. I tried to take a boo-boo. I couldn't boo-boo. Something's going to come out later. Like Nicki would never talk like that. But that's a reason why people connect to Cardi, because that's a real thing. No matter, bro, you could be the baddest female on planet Earth. You doo-doo. It's normal. It's human. It's human nature. You boo-boo. So it don't matter. But like Nicki would never have that type of conversation on air.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And Cardi is willing to do that. So people, they're going to laugh. They're going to connect. They're like, girl, my stomach was hurt this morning too. You know what I'm saying? Like they connect to that. Yeah. So I think people are, she's more personable. Rihanna's more personable. Like, don't get me wrong. People love Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I think Beyonce is awesome. But she's not a very personable person per se. I think she has in the past became vulnerable, and she has opened up. She opened up about the Jay-Z situation. She opened up about the cheating. She opened up about the miscarriage. Like she put that stuff in her music. She became more personable. She didn't seem so much as a robot. But she still is very so robotic when it comes to her answers to things or her responses to certain things. Like, and that's just how she is. Rihanna isn't like that. Like Rihanna is very much like, you know, that she's just authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when it comes to people buying her product, and plus Rihanna has a product where it's kind of like people need that. People need underwear. People need bras. Like people need these things like this. Yeah, they have other stuff, but that's their shit. Underwear, bras, lingerie, shit like that.
Did she start off with makeup first?
Makeup, you feel me? Like, whereas the clothes, it's like, I don't need these shoes. I don't need that sweatsuit. You know what I'm saying? I can go somewhere else.
Yeah, and the sweatsuit is only going to last you, like, people who really rock sweatsuits.
And on top of that,
I know it's kind of becoming more popular now to rock sweatsuits year-round, but
Facts. And on top of that, though, the Savage, the Fenty makeup, they were having shades that other makeup companies didn't have. So like darker skinned girls or this shade, this melanin. You know what I'm saying? Like They were appealing to those crowds that were like, hey, we need a product that matches our skin tone.
Yeah.
And they jumped in and they knocked it out the park. So now you getting fans and you getting other people that like, well, this is just as good as Matt or Sephora or whatever the fuck the other shit's out there. Like, well, I'm gonna go with Savage X Fenty or whatever, or Fenty Beauty, because what they stand for, how they move, how they operate, who they provide stuff for. You know what I'm saying? If you're a makeup stylist, you're gonna and you do all shades and all colors and stuff like that, you'd probably lean towards the Fenty brand because they touch so many different demographics and shades of colors of women. It's just they found a niche that they can feel, and I think it was an easier product for Rihanna to sell versus Beyonce. Really didn't really care about fashion, bro.
Yeah,
I think when Adidas got her for the Ivy Park, they thought she was gonna fall in love with it like how Kanye did with Yeezy.
Yeah,
like he loves that shit. That's the shit he wants to do. That's his baby. And they feel like, oh, Beyonce, we got Beyonce. She's gonna do the same thing.
And I mean, think about it. If Beyonce was gonna get into clothes, I doubt that she would team up with Adidas.
Well, it just depends. It really depends.
Like, even though she did that, like, if she genuinely was like,
but it's not
I
even
want to
the fact
step
that
into
she
clothing.
She don't care.
Yeah.
That's not her. She doesn't have a passion for clothing like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what I'm saying, like, as far as, like, being able to sell a product outside of music, like, she didn't have a passion for that.
You know you about to get ate up. We just asked these folks to start liking, commenting, and they about to chew you up talking shit about what? Beyonce.
I gave Beyonce her flowers.
You did, but you didn't.
Because I said the truth?
Mm-hmm.
That she wouldn't be on tour.
Let me tell you
right
something,
now,
brother. Let me tell you something here. You can't fuck with the beehive, brother.
Hey, I kicked the hive over.
There we go. Just like that, we on to the next segment, man. College football.
I beat the shit out that beehive playing with me. Now, all right, your next subject.
College